so happy to be back here with all of you. Yes, and we have a special here with HUA CHENYU. I am so happy to be back reacting to him, and I'm happy that the people that I normally talk to in relationship to HUA are back from the Mars concert, so I got to hear all about it, and I'm so excited. So, he has done a trilogy of songs, and I'm going to be reacting to each one. I promise I'm going to do each one. Now, first I heard there were 3. I think there may be 2 more that were added to it, so there's 5 altogether. I will be doing all of them, and I'm going to start with the first one, and I think it's called I Really Want to Love This World. And from what I heard, it's a little bit of a serious subject matter for him, very important to him. But that's good because I think that shows a real human side of him, makes him more relatable. So I'm really looking forward to seeing this side of him, and also to see him at this concert that I have been hearing about forever. So I've also been asked to go to the next one, which I will really try to do. So for those of you fans out there that are hoping I can make it to the next one, I'm going to really try to do it. I think it's going to be sometime in May, from what I heard, in a city up north. So, with that said, let's go ahead and react to the first song, I Really Want to Love This World. HUA CHENYU live. This has English subtitles, and we'll also have the Chinese translation. Let's go. I'm so excited.
昨天我说的那个歌叫有3部曲。 写的与火星的孩子对话，其实是3部曲里面的第3首。昨天的那首《疯人院》是3部曲的第2首。
好，
那
I'm doing that one next.
第一首呢，其实3部曲的第1首其实是在说一个。 抗抑郁症的一个事情，而且这版词其实是裴玉写的，然后他其实挺不容易的，我们为了抠这个词，总共逼他写了3版，不是修改哦，而是完完全全重新写了3版词，对，因为为了要写出我想要的那个。
Okay, so I'm going to stop it right here and talk about this for a minute. Wow. Number one, I love the look of the stadium that he's in. It's all Martians. They all get the red, like globes, the red balls to wave, which when you're an artist up on stage, if you're looking out at thousands and thousands of that being waved, I mean, that just gives you energy. It just looks cool, even for the fans to be looking around. And I know talking to some of you, that it was amazing, and some of you sent me some great photos of what it's like there and some of the things that you went through there, so thank you so much for that. And huge shout out to Dahlia. I have to always give you a shout out. You've helped me tremendously when it comes to HUA CHENYU, so thank you always for all your help, and I continue to work with you in the future. So that is awesome. Now, one other thing I want to touch on here is he had, I hope I say this right, Peiyu, write 3 entire different versions of the song. That is important to note because the true artists, the great ones out there, always try to strive to do and be the best they can be and do the best version that they can do it, to really get it right. I mean, they don't want just whatever you give to them, it has to be right. It has to fit the nature of the song, and the best artists do that, and that is HUA CHENYU. He's one of the best. So, let's go. This is really interesting because this is definitely going to be a different side of what I've seen before.
那个真正抗抑郁症的一个感觉，可能等一下你们听到之后会觉得，哎。 这个词里面会有一些你们觉得很奇怪的地方，就是可能它那个画面会让你很难理解，或者说是 觉得哎，怎么会是这样的一个就是很简单，但是又有点抽象的一个词？其实我身边也有人当时看这个词觉得很奇怪，然后觉得好像那些画面感是不符合常理的。但是我后来还是坚持要用这版词，是因为我觉得如果一个人有抑郁症，他其实抑郁症患者最害怕的就是身边的朋友都觉得他还挺正常的，觉得他好像哎你没什么事啊，但其实那一刻，当他一个人在自己的房间里的时候，他其实非常的痛苦，所以我们不应该总是会去忽略掉他们平时的一个在我们生活当中的一个存在，然后我们需要去多关心。
Awesome. That was awesome. It just shows what a great man he is. He's telling you, I mean, and he could be speaking from his own experience. From what I heard from him growing up, he had some loneliness there growing up. And correct me if I'm wrong. So I have a feeling that some of this is going to be sung from the heart, from really deep within him. And it shows, number one, how brave he is to talk about and cover a very serious subject matter like depression, because it does affect a lot of us. And even the best ones of us sometimes have times where we all go through that. And it just shows, number one, he's got a great heart. He really cares. He wants other people to know that he's there. We're all here to help. And any kind of awareness he can bring to it is a good thing. And it also shows how human he is and how relatable he is. It makes him even more loved, I guess you could say. It makes you gravitate or want to be around him even more because he's just that kind of person. And he's already a rock star. So to add all these elements to him and all these different sides of him just makes him interesting. It makes him, you just want to watch him. You want to hear what he has to say. And you definitely want to hear him sing. Let's go.
一下他们，然后所以接下来这首歌。
So that's what he wants. He wants you to listen to what he's saying because it's very important. So it's just interesting to see the change in the audience right there.
我希望
I want one. Can I get one? Can I get one of these?
你们可以安安静静的来聆听，这首歌叫做《好想爱这个世界啊》。
抱着沙发，水烟昏花，凌乱头发，却渴望像电影主角一样潇洒。屋檐脚下排着路亚，密密麻麻，被压抑的情绪不知如何表达。无论我在这里，在哪里。仿佛失魂的虫鸣，却明白此刻应该做些努力。无论我在这里，在哪里，不能弥补的过去，每当想。
I'll pause it right here just after the beginning of that. This to me is amazing. This is so good. Now, I know a lot of people might have a different take on this. Some people are like, whoa, this is really serious. I mean, everybody's going to react differently to it. But to have a true appreciation of HUA CHENYU as an artist and what he's trying to do here is amazing. Because the best artists always push the boundaries. They always push the limits. They are always trying something new. And they're always trying to bring awareness to something. And that was what makes true artists the greatest ever. And that is why I love him. He is just always pushing the limits because he wasn't born great. I mean, he was born with great natural raw ability, but he worked really hard at this. And all the work is finally paying off for him, and I'm really happy for him. But, for example, to have the lyricist write 3 different versions, I mean, that shows the mindset of a genius, basically, knowing exactly what he wants. He worked so hard at this, and now, look at him. He is on top of the world. I love it.
想过离开，以这种方式存在，是因为那些旁白、那些自带、那些伤害。不想离开，当你说还有你在，忽然我开始莫名期待。
All right, I gotta talk about something right here. You see how the guitarist was really into doing just that whole little melody right there with the guitar? I'm gonna talk about something here real quick that people don't think about, but is really important. To be a part of any rock star, any star's band, any singer's band, any especially someone who's becoming as big as HUA, you have to buy in to what he wants to do. You have to buy into the kind of sound he wants. Otherwise, it's not going to work. So it is really good to see the guitarist so into what he's playing because he's completely bought in to what HUA is trying to say here and the interpretation of the song. There are a lot of bands out there that sometimes break apart because the guitarist or the drummer or the piano player that are not on the same page. So to see him like that, just so into it, is awesome. And it's one of the reasons why HUA is so successful, because the band members all believe in what he does.
星星下放着电话，无人拨打，是习惯孤独的我该得到的吧。不巧呀，把谁推下才算赢家？我无声的反抗，何时能战胜它？无论我在这里，在哪里，仿佛失魂的虫鸣，却明白此刻应该做些努力。无论我在这里，在哪里，不能弥补的过去，每当想起。
Wow, what powerful words he is singing about here. And I'm so glad I can see like the English translation of it, and then a lot of you will be able to see the Chinese translation of it too. Really powerful. I understand the message he's trying to sing, and I know probably some of this is coming from even his own personal moments, and it's just meant to help everyone. It helps him sing about it. It helps everybody else relate to it. Anybody who's going through the same thing, or if you have a friend or family member going through the same thing, he's saying don't ignore that, help them. And also his message. You look at his lyrics there, so awesome. I love it. I love that too, the way that looks.
没想到你会拼命为我拨开。曾想我离开，那些伤害，不想离开，当你 接通电话，是你呀。
Wow. When he had that vocal break there at the end, that really got me. Wow. Because it shows how much it means to him. He's singing with real emotion from deep within inside of him. And oh, God. Wow. I almost lost it there for a moment. I'm glad I didn't. But wow. That was so powerful. And he delivered that perfectly. This is a whole other side to him that we're seeing, but in a way not, right? Because I saw him do some really other powerful songs like The Monk and Child and so on, A Fake Monk and Child. And he has that ability to draw you in, even when he's doing soft, subtle songs, because you can just feel what he's singing. Whoever does the sound effects in that stadium, wow, thumbs up to you. That sounded so good. It is hard to make a live, instrumental, atmospheric, soft, subtle song sound really good in a big stadium like that. So awesome job on that, because I was really drawn into that. Sorry. You really got me on that moment. Oh my God. Wow. That hit me like right here. Or happy, or yeah, or just, you're just mesmerized watching him. Whatever it is, he is so good at making you feel. Like he made me feel right there. And he was making me feel even before that. But that moment really hit me. It caught me off guard. But that's what the best artists do. He works so hard at this, and so much of it is his natural ability that he has, which, I mean, because you have to have that, or anybody could do this. So, and not anybody can do this. It takes the one and only, and he is a one and only true great artist. I hope he really starts to branch out outside of China and go out a little bit more internationally, because I know that people like me are really looking for someone like him to really kind of step into this role that seems to be missing around the world now. This is one of the reasons why I've gone towards Asia to look for another great singer. The day I ever decided to listen to HUA CHENYU, he has changed my whole opinion of, especially singers from China, especially. So I am much more open to that now. Much more open. He just opened my eyes to so many things. He is truly a remarkable, unbelievable rock star. And I don't mean, again, a rock star because it's rock music. I mean just his presence on stage, the effect he has on people, the kind of man he is. And HUA, awesome job. I cannot wait to listen to the second song, Madhouse in the Trilogy. Oh, this is going to be so awesome. I hope you will join me again. I hope you like my reaction. Feel free to subscribe, and I will